showtime.
Only slabs.
That's it. I'm officially marked safe from packing boxes. Welcome to OnlySlabs. Well, I'm Rob Fatstacks, Great Wall of Comics. With me, as always, man to the north, the man with nothing on his wall, the great Canadian comic vet. How the hell are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you? Legitimately, how are you? On behalf of the entire comic community, how are you?
I'm freaking ecstatic, man. Look at that.
Let's
Craziness. $51,180 thus far. And I know that there's still there's still a matching contribution to be made from short boxed. They got theirs to make that to get made. And of course we still have stuff that'll trickle in throughout the rest of the remaining 2 months as the portal still remains open collecting donations. Some people who said, oh, I couldn't do it right now, but I'll do it later. Great, no problem. You'll be able to go click that and donate that and throughout the year. Amazing. And then with that, though, came the ramifications of nearly 200 packages in my garage that I had to put together. And at first I thought to myself, man, this is taking a lot longer than it should, because it took me like all week. And I'm thinking about, and I was putting in like 5 hours a day out in the garage packing boxes, which is cold, and my aging body is finding that standing on hard concrete for 5 hours at a time isn't what it used to be. That's a young man's game. But I started doing math.
I'll tell you what. You fly me out to California next year, and I'll take a week's vacation. You fly me out to California, and you can put me to work for 3 days. We'll cut down your fabrication time.
Right. Well, because that's it. As I started going like, man, this is taking a lot of time, and I started doing math and started thinking about it realistically. When you start thinking about it, because I'm doing by myself and I'm doing pulling stuff, having to go pick the items, find the right packaging, package it up, box it up, get the box dimensions and the weights and all that other fun garbage that, it takes 6 to 10 minutes per box, which means you can only do, anywhere from 10 to 6 boxes an hour. And that's why it was taking me so damn long. And it doesn't seem like it should take that long, but when you start thinking about it, to do it right, it actually can take up to 10 minutes sometimes. Ridiculous.
I'm sure like I said, you fly me out. I'm sure we can Kaizen some sort of production line, and we'll figure it out. I'll let you be foreman, even though that's what I do for a living.
My shipping bills are enough, thanks. Fortunately, I got another gentleman who actually lived right around the corner who bought some stuff from Comics Curing Cancer, came by, picked up his stuff, and he actually owns a business and makes some comic, I forget what the hell they're called, but they're hard case holders, kind of like slabbing yourself kits, a new one. Yep. He gave me a couple to try out. I'll be doing a recording on that stuff, but it's really exciting. He said, oh yeah, next year just give me a call, I'll come by and I'll give you a hand too, and which is great. It's a lot of crazy stuff. But anyways, everything is packed. Labels have been shipped with the exception of like 10 orders left, because those last 10 orders, I'm waiting for more packaging. I ran out of single slab shippers. Those are supposed to be delivered today or tomorrow, and then I'll be able to get them. But so everything's going to the post office, and then I have to make a separate trip to UPS for most of the international stuff. But that's not what people hear about. People are here about OnlySlabs. And with that, it's Halloween. It's our episode before, or not Halloween yet officially, but it's our last episode before Halloween. We usually bring on somebody to come on and do some spooky books and some horror books. And this month, this year is no exception. I get the right word out of my mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, Comic Collector Geek, how are you today, sir? Thank you for coming back to the show.
Yeah, I'm so excited. For having me back.
It's always a pleasure to have you back on the show. I know you're all around the place. You are a popular man to have on shows. Apparently, it seems.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Been pretty busy.
You're quite the celebrity in our comic world. Can you believe this? Can you believe that we $51,000?
I am amazed. That's like I thought the last time you did it was around 20.
We
This
did
is like
22.
you
Yeah, we
just
did like
you just
22.
blew
We ended
that
up at
away. You just
22. Yeah, we set a goal. We thought, hey, we set a goal. We hit 22K. We set a goal 10% higher
okay.
to do 25.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And in any world, if you say you're going to do 10% more than you did the previous year, that's a
That's a good upswing.
increase.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll do 100% more.
But now
I don't know
you
about
have
your
real
math. I
problems
think
for
it's more than
next
100.
year. Next
No,
year's gonna be
well,
brutal.
22 to 20. It's round. I'm rounding up.
Yeah. Oh,
For
by the
rounding
way,
off.
it got blown out of the water. We actually talked about this Wednesday on my show, kind of setting what should the number be for 2024, and I said, why not 25 again? And I got chased off my own show. They're like, what? No, it should
No,
at least be
you never set
50.
your goal lower. Yeah,
You gotta go higher.
50-ish. Maybe you set it at 55. But I mean, and if you
Taylor
end up
Winder said
look,
60,000.
here's the thing. The first year they did 8, then we did 22, then we did 50. We're not doing 100 next year. I'm just American Cancer Society. I'm telling you now, it ain't gonna happen.
Calm down.
I can't afford the shipping bill.
This
Oh my
is the
god.
channel that cures cancer.
Hey, if we ever do that, I'll be more than happy to find a new thing to do.
Well, I mean,
We'll
you guys
switch
are raising
gears.
the money for it, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I do want to, before we get into some books, I see the chat has been blowing up galore. Let's play Romper Room.
Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
And I'm quickly still scrolling. Oh my god, this whole time to get to the top. Here we go. Les Crucius is here. Hooray! Hulk Collector 82. He's full of dexterous. For you guys, you don't know, as a reference to a lot of the Golden Age books, I always note there's a lot of Baby Ruth candy bar ads on the back of some of these books, and they used to say, "Rich and dexterous, baby." Love it. Let's see. Shop for comics. Let's do this. Always ready for afternoon delight from OnlySlabs. Ooh, it's now OnlySlabs Afternoon Delight. I like that. Seth 11, how you doing? What's up, everybody? Kenneth Bird, happy to have you with us. Trev, the shipping guru. It is slabbing time, or at least we'll get there eventually. Mr. Jean Malo, happy afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Yeah. Let's see here. Scroll through everyone. Hello. Oh, wait, there's K Munin. How you doing? Happy to have you with us, joining us on the live stream. Dale of Suspense, hello to you, sir. I'm going to scroll fast because I know we're behind on this because we had to talk about comics curing cancer because I haven't been on many channels this week. Jesper, how you doing? Jesper found the hack. He got hit. He was the only person whose shipment went out early. He went out on Wednesday. You know what he found the hack was? He volunteered to pay for his shipping.
Oh,
that's good hack. Good hack.
It is. And actually, what's funny is shipping his package to Sweden cost me almost as much as it costs to ship to Canada.
Canada sucks. I can say that.
Really?
Does that mean you're shipping to Canada, or am I going to have to go?
Shipping to
Oh
Canada.
no. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to your post office box,
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Shipping to Canada is horrible.
But other people, I had to ship to Canada. Chris from Retro Rocket Comics, I shipped to Canada. I did not ship his stuff to you.
Oh,
you're not his courier.
No. Comic Vet Courier. Let's go.
What is this? Oh, it's from California's Drugs. Don't worry. Let's see here. Timothy PGR, how you doing? Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension. Hey, could DVH?
Nice.
I don't know if you know, but Deadman told me to send all his stuff to you. So you are Deadman's courier.
Wow.
Actually, shipping a package to DVH was about the same as shipping a package of the same size to Canada. Absolutely mental. Papa Wheelie, how you doing? Thank you.
Papa
Let's
Wheelie.
go. Thank you very much. We got ourselves our first super chat of the post C3. Happy to have you with us for that. I'm trying to find them right there. It's here we go. Thank you so much for that there. Let's see. Mad Spidey's here from Australia. His package is ready to go out. Australia is still the most expensive place I have to ship to. Let's see here. Charmaine, hello. How are you? Thanks for joining. Scroll. Man's my list. Crucius, DVH, Jesper. Boom. Looking for somebody. Oh, there he is. Dead man.
Oh,
all your stuff's getting ready to go to DVH as per instructions. Mr. Comics 89, slab, let's see some Spider-Man. I don't know if we're going to see any Spider-Man today. It's kind of a theme for Halloween. So, but hey, it doesn't mean it's not going to be good. Let's see here. What else we got here? Collecto 6 is in the house. Hello, I saw him on with you and on Biggie's channel last night, along with Roscoe.
Yeah, it was a great crowd. Great crowd of people.
Absolutely. I was watching 3 streams and trying to print and ship labels at the same time. Or actually, it was worse. I was doing the international labels. All the U.S. labels, easy. I bulk upload them in bulk. International, I have to do them one by one because of the commercial invoices.
That's brutal.
Yeah,
it really is. Crossing those streams, Rob.
Yeah. No, they were all separate but equal. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Safety first. Let's go.
I had protection. I had earmuffs on. Let's see here. Oh, jumped on me. Where to go? Here we go. All right. Wayne Deacon. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Von Hoot, 51K. Absolutely a hell of an achievement. Thank you so much, sir. Joseph Michael, the adventurous Joe in the house. Thank you for joining us. Wellbore, thank you so much. Let's see who we got. Oh, hey, look at this. Marty's here.
Cool.
Marty's, keep those trickling in. Absolutely, Marty. Appreciate that so much. Can't help thank you enough.
That's the first time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
Trev says, yeah, he'll fly him out. He'll come help too. Yeah, that's right. We'll get the shipping guru in there's place.
Trev and I will knock him out.
That's right. I told you I didn't have I have my kids home. I remember unboxing and standing in the garage showing up. Yeah, the original, my very earliest ones when I was recording in the garage. What a crazy bastard I was. That was the full crazy beard too. That was my Unabomber beard, or my Santa Claus beard, whichever you want to call it.
Ed Kaczynski. That's right.
Let's see. Well, it was well groomed, so I guess it was more Santa Claus than crazy person. Johnny Five Alive, how you doing? Blue Hellion Comics. Absolutely, things are well.
In the chat today.
Oh yeah, there's lots of people. I'm way behind too. I'm trying to get caught up there. Sorry, it's Couching and Slouching with the Sea Bizzle. How you doing there, sir? Dale came in. Raging Cajun Comics. Hey. Thank you for coming and joining us. I just think he's blinking. I say hello. Circumstances. There you go. There's the freaking pimp right there. The comics curing cancer pimp. The freaking pimp. What was his the character's name? I can't remember.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
It was awesome. It's just awesome. Nick's
in the Something Has Killed the Children book. Let's keep going.
Oh, that's all right. I forgot about that. Taylor Winder, the king of all nerds, is here. He's just saying hi to make it a longer intro. I know. It's just the way things are, buddy. I'm sorry. Steven C., how are you? House of L Comics, thank you so much for everything you helped out with there. Steve White, how you doing? Good afternoon. The real James Willie, as opposed to that fake James Willie. Chop and Drop in the house.
Low Chop.
Scroll, I think. Raging Case Bar. I'm seeing a lot of the same names now, so that's good. Well, it's good. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Collecto 6, thank you so much for the super chat. I got another one here.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No.
Lord help me, what? You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
ABZ Comics, greetings from Scotland. Yes.
Oh,
how you
great.
doing? Let's see here. Thinking maybe
truly international again today.
Oh, Dead Man. Thank you so
Wow,
much.
nice.
That's it. I'm out of.
Lots
We're
of-
now we're recycling. Sorry. Oh,
And
now I
shout out to
lost it.
Dead Man who got a letter published in The Walking Dead.
Oh,
Good for him.
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
Great. Comic Journey. Hello. That's it. No more for you.
Yeah, but
Did Alan win last night?
Yeah, I
Thank you
won
for
last
joining
night.
us.
I won last night.
Congratulations.
Snuck out a win.
Phenomenal. Yeah, no, it was a lot of early love going for Roscoe. I was wondering.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, don't let Roscoe win again. He beat me before in a previous thing, so I was like,
He's got a little bit more of the esoteric books, which is interesting, which is great. And don't worry, guys, I'm paying attention to this chat at the same time. I think, all right, I've caught up to everything. I think we have everybody. I'm really sorry if I missed anyone. But hey, you know what? I love you all. Thank you so much for coming out. We are past time to get into some comics. So let's bring up comic collector Geek.
guys.
Alan. Welcome to the show officially once again. Now, stage is yours.
okay. So
Anybody
I
who
got a ton
doesn't
of
know
books to
you,
show, so
a ton of books. We'll get going. I'm going to throw this up here across the bottom in case you guys don't follow Alan. Check him out on Instagram and at YouTube. Links are down below, but also scrolling across the bottom there. Phenomenal collection. A popular man. Let's do this, baby. It's October.
and it's Halloween. We got to do some Halloween books.
That's right.
So let's start out with some mysterious adventures.
Ooh.
So we
that's
got girl in
skeletons.
the red dress. That's the key. You got to have a girl in a red dress.
Yes.
So I can't stress
and-
this enough. One of my biggest fears as a child
Is
was
quicksand?
quicksand. Now I've grown out of that fear.
There's just not that much quicksand to find, you know?
Right, but every
it's
show and
a trope-
cartoon,
It's a
someone got
trope
stuck
of
in quicksand.
movies all the time. There's quicksand everywhere if you watch the movies.
Everywhere is quicksand.
But I've never seen it in life.
Yeah. So yeah. I guess she's getting rid of her boyfriend, you know. This one that was actually mentioned in the Seduction of the Innocent. I forgot why, to tell you the truth, but
Okay.
it was in Seduction of the Innocent.
Skeleton getting some love from that red dress.
And don't think I've shown you guys this one before. This is a really great Earthman on Venus. I just like this,
Nice.
the girl and the big.
What is she
insects
not
and-
wearing? Oh my God.
She's barely wearing. Barely wearing.
Look,
That's
she get grabbed from Fashion Week or something? Like what's?
Well, I'm
I
telling
don't
you
know.
what there.
She's like
that
a little
top-
fairy girl, and you know.
That top has some. It must not be made from earth materials
No,
because it has
can't
some
be.
amazing support for virtually no material.
Very little left to the imagination on that one. But just a really great
Under wire. How about undergirder?
Yeah, this is Gene Fawcett. So, and then
There you go. The greatest trick quicksand ever played was making you think it exists. It didn't exist. Oh, okay.
yeah, that's so
Yeah.
true. So then we got some Ellery Queen. This is from Canada, actually. This is a Canadian book.
Oh, it's Pete's hand. You
Yeah,
can tell by all the rings. It's Peddling Pete.
yeah,
No.
yeah. You got it. It's a great skull ring cover. You know,
Yeah.
these Ellery Queens, like actually, are all from Superior Comics, and
Right.
they the Canadian. That's a Canadian publisher. So if you ever see Superior, that's a Canadian comic,
No,
and you know it's Superior because it's Canadian.
sure. Or because they chose the name. One or the other.
One of the two.
Alan, before you put that down, what year was that published?
1949.
Okay, so
This
it's
is
in
not
the
actually pre-code
Second World
horror,
War at
but
this
this-
point, but yeah,
Yeah, this is.
but still
this is sort
pre-code.
of- it's not really pre-code horror, but it's
Right.
pre-code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellery Queen was more of a journalist, like a reporter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whole collector's cowing out that it looks like Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
But that was a Jack Kamen cover. So yeah, if you're, I'm a big Jack Kamen fan too.
Scott Yvonne has joined us.
Nice.
Thanks for joining us, Scott.
And then we got another Soti book.
Yes.
Ooh.
Journey into Fear. Nice skull cover. Girl in the red dress again.
Wow, I actually didn't notice her at first because I was really looking at the three villains there.
Yeah, the
That
three
very
villains.
curly and Mo.
Yeah.
And they got the girl kind of like flopped over and her hair kind of flowing down.
She's on the slab.
Wow.
Time to
Yeah.
get sacrificed.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is another Canadian one. Superior again.
Awesome
What's on the
skull.
back cover then? If that's a Canadian book, are they like plugging Eaton
I thought you saw
or
this one
anything?
before.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. What else are you gonna do? Go cut some wood.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Logging the Canadian way of life. So yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's a 5-in-1 saw.
Yeah.
So
That's-
it literally
that's
looks
like-
like it's just one handle that you change out with different blades,
Yes.
Yeah.
which seems like a lot more. It
messing
seems
with
like a lot
commercialism
more
here.
work than just owning 5 saws and grabbing the other saw that you
Yeah, but-
want.
Look at the price though,
Probably.
$3.99. Like that's a hell of a steal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good one. Okay, and then we got some more Soti books. This is Weird Mysteries. This is a Bernard Bailey cover.
Oh wow.
And you got
I've got
Just
a
his
lovely
face
bunch
is
of
really awesome, isn't
coconuts. Yeah, you just don't get creature faces like that these days. I mean, those are
Yeah.
just
great skull cover too. He's like, he has a skull collection, It's even the treasure thing. So yeah, Weird Mysteries number 7.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly-dee.
And then this is kind of an interesting one. This is kind of like Evil Mermaid cover. This
okay.
is Beyond.
Yeah,
So you got
there's
the
underwater
mermaid,
type.
and then you got these kind of weird, kind of scary looking mermaids. I don't
Mermen.
know.
The mermen. Men are
Mermen
ugly.
are not
Women
the
are
good-looking ones.
women
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Mermen
Mermen.
then, mer people today.
Never in your life have you ever heard about a pirate ship full of women that all gave up their ship, went overboard for mermen. No,
Yeah.
it's only men who gave up their ship for mermaids.
Yes,
Yeah.
because mermaids are much better looking. Like, I mean, really, come on.
Yes, I mean, I love though that he doesn't need a helmet underwater.
No, I think they
No.
took his helmet off and he's drowning.
Oh,
actually.
well, fair enough. There you go.
Yeah, he's not having a good day.
Death to
And-
the infidel.
Wow.
And this is what happens afterwards. So.
Oh,
he's-
yep. And they put his helmet back on. Got it.
He got
Yep.
his
Now,
helmet back
now
It's
on.
a
now he's
little
dead.
too late.
A little
Yeah.
too late. A little too late. But
So, Alan, is this actually the follow-up issue number then?
so this
chronologically?
this is number 27 actually. Like, so that was 21. This is
Okay.
27. This one was mentioned in Instruction of Innocent as well. It doesn't say that, but it was. It actually, the strange thing is CGC doesn't denote that it's Seduction of
Right.
Innocent, but it is. There's a lot of books that still haven't made CGC's like notes in terms of
Right.
being in Seduction of Innocent, but this is one of them.
That would open up a whole new laneway of collectors. Like, let's be honest, be
Right.
honest here. Like, if that had that notice on there, or that note
Mhm.
saying that featured in Seduction of the Innocent, my
Yeah.
goodness, you'd have a whole new set of people just out there collecting those particular books.
Well, yeah, actually, most of them that are mentioned in the Seduction of Innocent have it like on the label, but this just doesn't. But it's a highly sought after book. People really love that Beyond 27. It's
Nice.
actually considered to be the biggest book within the Beyond run. So
Okay.
it's quite-
Nice.
Yeah, and then I was showing this just a few minutes ago on my
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
I did like a major unboxing on my channel. But this is my upgrade version. It's still a low grade, but my
Right.
other version was like a raw copy, and it was just like it looked somebody like had like decided to eat it. Like it's just really chewed up.
Well, it's
And-
it's what the AMG or AMC
Yeah, this is AMG.
AMG. Yeah.
ACG.
ACG.
You got me
yeah.
mixed up
So
with
those,
this, yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking of cars. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, these ACG books.
yeah.
I think if you just leave them outside in the air for
They
more than
fall
20
apart.
years, they start to fall apart. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's like,
they don't really last. This one is Ogden Whitney. It's just a classic cover, and the girl, like, she goes insane. You know, so love and of a lunatic. You know, it
that's what my
reminds me of
wife
my
says about me.
ex-girlfriend, actually. So yeah, it's always good. So,
We all
So-
have an ex-girlfriend, and we say it's a love of a lunatic. But
yeah. So yeah, that's that one. Another one I showed on my channel. This one's a pretty major book.
Yes.
That doesn't get much love. It's Crime Patrol 16. So what happened was Crime Patrol 15 is the first appearance of the Crypt Keeper. Okay, this is Crime Patrol 16, which is the second appearance of the Crypt Keeper, and it's also the book that is this transition book between when EC was still doing crime, and then it decides to go into horror full time.
Right.
Okay, so what they actually do is they say on this book, from the Crypt of Terror. Now, Crime Patrol becomes Crypt of Terror after this.
Okay.
So this is almost like the cameo, a first cameo appearance of the Crypt of Terror. If that makes sense. So it's a pretty major book. Yeah, and it's the second Crypt Keeper. It's the closest I can get to getting the first appearance of the Crypt Keeper. I really like the Crypt Keeper.
EC is so important to the history of comic books.
Yeah, it really is.
Moonin. So one of the nice things that happens when you see this, you'll see that the low grades that present well, especially in the slab. A lot of times, especially in these older books, the major issue that dings the grade is a split spine.
So if you look, this one, the spine is just not there. There is no
it's either
spine.
they get detached or split spines. So when you put them together in the slab, they hold together, and the middle of the book can look great, but because the spine is split, it caps out the grade, depending on how long the split is. If it's completely detached or if it's like halfway detached or whatever, you're if you have more than like a 3-inch split, I think it's like the cap you're going to get is like a 2.5. And then it goes down from there. So it is a great way, actually, if you want really high grade looking books, high expensive books at a low grade, is to seek out those ones that have a spine split or a partially detached cover and stuff.
Yeah. So definitely, yeah. I mean, if that's a book that gets crazy expensive, even in a 1.5, it's like it's like really expensive book. About $1,000 per point. So it goes up pretty fast. I'm actually going to show you a different one than I showed before.
Oh wow!
Tally Ho Comic. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with this book.
No, but it looks awesome. I mean, the main character reminds me of something I've seen like in
some creepy, scary, monstery guy.
Yeah.
Something is killing the children.
I don't read that, so no, I haven't seen it in there for sure. But I've seen a lot of like I think not Disney, but I think some like that. I've seen some cartoons where characters
where there's like some scary, spooky character.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. The wrist kind of
Warner Brothers villain flavor.
Yeah, and with long fingers and
yeah. Anyway, sorry.
So so this is kind of in that vein. It's hard to
CJ's face is revealed.
So this is actually a pretty major book. It's the first time that Fazetta did art in a comic.
Oh, sweet Chiba monkeys.
And
well, in that case,
character that he did is a little snowman. And
hold on.
so a lot of people,
again, why is this book important?
So it's the first Frank Fazetta art in a comic.
Holy cow!
Thank you.
All right. I got to do my thing here. Alan, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label then, specifically?
Okay, so I'm going to read this. First professional comic work by Frank Fazetta as John Gitanta? I'm not sure.
Before he became Frank Fazetta.
Okay.
Yeah, so no. So somebody's assistant. He was assistant for the guy that did the art for the cover.
Oh, okay.
But the one thing is Frank Fazetta did the character Ginta. Wow, I just had to think of the pronunciation. Okay, so Ginta. Frank Frazetta actually invented the little snowman character.
Okay.
So this is actually Frank Frazetta's first cover art.
Nice.
As well. So it's a little snowman. The other guy did the whole cover, but
he did that piece.
Frank Frazetta,
much like Steranko's first one, or not Steranko,
yeah,
but yeah. Some of these
even Todd McFarlane, his first cover is like just the corner. It's like on Rose. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about? The Rose something Rose. It's a character that he made.
We're not talking
Is
about
that
Spider-Man.
No, it's not. It's way before Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was to say, wait a second. I was thinking the Rose.
Something Rose. Something Rose. Somebody will know. Somebody will know in the chat.
Electo 6, help us out.
Yeah. So Todd McFarlane's first thing. Another
Malibu,
kind of
maybe?
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Yep, absolutely.
Get there.
Yeah, you can always watch me mangle.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Casper the Ghost. I love this book.
Yeah.
I think
my.
Oh, that's awesome.
it's a great Halloween book. I love Casper. I think he's a cool character.
He was great when we were kids. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Casper, the friendly ghost.
He was one of my introductions to comic books. Was reading the Archie Casper books.
Yeah, so I was, I was one of those kids that didn't have many friends, and Casper, I kind of like related to. He was kind of like one of those. He'd be a friend to anybody. He just wants a friend. It's like, so yeah, I kind of like that about Casper. So this is Casper's first appearance in comics from 1949.
Wow.
And Casper was like poor like Cinderella. He had those like three cousins or stepbrothers or whatever. They all picked on him all the time.
Yeah, they're all jerks. They're always like trying to scare people. And
Alan, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of that blue label?
Yeah, so first appearance of Casper, origin and first appearance of Baby Huey, and Herman the Mouse. Herman the Mouse.
Wow.
Herman the Mouse.
Big book.
So a lot of
first time
key
we've had
characters in this book.
Casper's first appearance on this show.
And Baby Huey is like one of those characters that is also known from the Golden Age. So and Herman the Mouse actually is another major character. Okay, so it's that one. And we'll do these ones. I'm just trying to think of which ones. I have like a bunch of piles.
Yeah.
Picking from. Okay, so we're going to do some LB Cole stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because I really like LB Cole.
Oh, can we get the?
We're going to start with.
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
For some weak ass reviews.
Nice little devil cover.
Oh man.
There's just so much going on with this cover. It's like,
yes.
It's one of those ones that you could probably spend like a good half hour looking at all the details.
Yeah.
Because the girl is in bondage. You can't really see it unless you kind of look at it for a little bit.
And
there's like these flames all going around, and then there's these kind of like voodoo like people in the background.
And
you can kind of see voodoo.
You may not even notice
people.
there's actually a word bubble in the corner there. That's
it's
full
really
of
long.
dialogue.
It's like a mad scheme for conquest in the frightening depths of the jungle. Rapt creation of a maniac intent on destroying all who stood in his path. It was into this terrifying maelstrom that the peaceful natives found themselves thrust. All seemed lost when the devil, in human guise, decided to slay the beautiful ruler of the jungle.
For children,
the
everybody.
Death
This is
Spire.
for children.
Wow, it's just like a.
And this is why the Comics Code Authority eventually showed up.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
So what year is this? Is this 51, 52?
This would be like 53.
Okay.
So this was under Star Publications, which was actually LB Cole's own company. He basically what he would do is he bought a lot of the rights to other comics, and he would just basically reprint other comics and put on his own cover. Okay, so the inside would be reprints, but he'd put these awesome covers on it to basically make the comic sell. And the funny thing is, these go for much more than the original comics do, because of the great covers. So this is the time you want to get the reprint.
Putting fancy covers on reprints to make more money. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I wonder who does that.
Foil.
They all do. Now we're gonna get. I have to show a LB Cole Grail, so we're gonna do this one.
Oh my!
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah. So Startling Terror Tales number 11.
Oh boy!
And this is the Death Spider, and this is actually the second appearance of the Death Spider. In the original cover appearance, it's like it's a guy's face, and the spider is just like small in front of it. It doesn't really like, you know, I think a lot of people thought the spider was cool, but this is the book that really, you know, LB Cole went all out with the spider, and it's just a great one. The guys, you see the guy here, and he's like, his life looks all sucked out of him, and then the girl, well, she's the next victim. I just wish she was wearing a red dress. That would have make it perfect. But
I mean, yeah, she doesn't make any. She's no red dress. Well, the red dress wouldn't make sense because it's a red cover.
Yeah.
At least her shoes match her skirt.
But she has shoes on too, which is very not normal for that period. I mean, come on.
Well, a lot of artists would throw shoes on the girls just so that they didn't have to draw the feet, right?
It's
I don't know. Maybe I'm used to a lot of sci-fi in that time where apparently shoes were optional. You didn't want to track moon dirt into your rocket ship, so women didn't wear shoes.
Yeah, actually, the other thing was like, you know, always see in the movie where the girl's running away from whatever is chasing her, and she always breaks a heel and then takes off the shoes and then keeps on running, you know. So that's what you win for going on an adventure in heels. I mean, come on. See, she would have gotten away from the spider if she just took off her shoes. That's the thing.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's a lesson to the ladies out there. Wait, I want to show the book.
Not even wearing any hosiery either.
This is why we have Erica Slaughter today.
Those wicked wenches with no hosiery on.
Yeah. So I was mentioning that those books are reprints, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And actually on I know you like hearing the little thing. I'll read it for you guys. Classic cover, blue and black variants exist, but it's also on some of the labels it'll actually say which book it reprints from. Okay, so this one doesn't say it, but this one reprints from the book Tarantula, the Black Tarantula. And I just happened to get that as well.
Ooh.
So this is the book that it reprints. So
yes! Yes! Yes!
That looks just like a pulp movie poster. That is fantastic.
When I saw that this was what it was reprinting, I thought, well, actually, I like this even better.
Hell yeah!
I think it's just so cool. Like
it's a totally different level.
Yeah, he's got the top hat and the crazy laser eyes, and they got this big tarantula coming down.
And I'm with Chris. I'm with Chris on this one. A feature presentation, the Black Tarantula, playing a theater near you. I mean,
it's really funny. It says
brought to you by Universal Pictures, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, and then it's got like $1.99, and then now 10 cents. You know, I think it's really crazy. It's just so cool. So yeah, this is a one shot. It's feature presentation number 5, but it's a one shot. There was only one issue in feature presentation. I love
how they did stuff like that back then. I got another. I was just posted this morning. I think about Lost World issue 5, which is the first issue of the series, and you're like,
why they do that, right?
Nobody's going to buy it. Number 1, they want to know this is an ongoing series now.
Yeah. So,
Ellen,
but this only lasted one issue, so it didn't work, I guess, in this case. But
Ellen, before you put that down, what's the year of publication for that one?
This is 1950.
All right,
and actually, it has more things. It's the Black Tarantula only issue becomes feature presentation magazine afterwards.
Oh, okay. So it converts to a magazine.
Yep.
Yeah, it converts to a magazine. But
they went upscale with it.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Fancy. That's why he had a top hat on.
Yeah.
He's French. You
All
like that.
bougie. Yeah.
Okay, and then I like this one. I showed this last night.
Oh yeah.
I got no love for it, but I
Really?
yeah, I should have quit when I was ahead, but
You're sort of like a shrunken head. Look, I mean,
yeah,
come
it's like a head on a spike. You know, it's just a
Yeah,
head.
that's again, I can understand why the Comics Code Authority was introduced. So what year is this book?
This one is 1953. So
Oh,
if you
53.
look at the books around 53, 54, they're the more crazy covers,
Yeah,
right?
they're pushing the envelope as far as they
much as
can
they
at that
can.
point.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a Don Heck cover, and
Oh.
yeah, so it's a noted artist.
Yes.
I actually like covers that have fire on them. I don't I just like these flames. I think it's really cool. Has heads roasting on a pike. I think that's really, really cool.
well, his streak would be over, Katie. He won last night.
Yeah, I did actually. And the funny thing is I did this book, I lost the round when I showed this one. So this one didn't do that well. But
They're tough sometimes.
yeah, people are tough. I mean, Roscoe was showing Ghostbusters, and that just wasn't good enough.
Different generation, Alan. Different generation.
Different generation.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one seemed to get a little bit of love. So this is Voodoo.
As it should. I'm trying to find. Here we go.
Oh God, Peter hit me!
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah. So this is Voodoo number 14. And I'm not sure who did the cover for this one, but whoever did just did a phenomenal job. I like the skull. It's a really big skull cover.
Yeah.
And I like the beauties in the background, the beauty contest.
Is it a beauty contest? Like what's on
it's
this
a
little
beauty
list?
contest. Yeah.
What's better than one scantily clad woman?
Four
scantily clad women.
Yeah,
Don't judge the judge.
Yeah.
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
So I thought that one was fun. Okay. And this is one that I really like. And it's one that I think is a little bit underrated. This next one. But it's Unknown Worlds #1.
Oh, nice. That is a very pulpy kind of cover.
That's a very pulpy. Yeah, it looks like a pulp cover, actually.
Yeah.
Like the painted covers that they would do.
Yeah. That is awesome.
This is a Norman Saunders cover. And it's just a really great one. Like, the skeleton, it's a ghost skeleton.
Yeah, it's a skeleton's apparition as well coming through.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I just really like this cover. I always thought it was a good one.
It must be.
I do too. I claim it. You can just send it to me, Alan. It's fine. Don't worry about
so
it.
this is the only issue from the series, Unknown Worlds #1. See,
it's a 1 of 1. You don't need it. It's no good to you. Just
yeah.
They're battling over the red dress, everybody.
Or it allows you to
complete. It's a red dress cover too.
It's the easiest way to complete a run is when you find a run of 1.
Yeah, I got the complete run for that one. Got it all.
I worked on it for a long time, but I finally finished the run the same day I started it.
Yeah. And this is a cover is my one of my favorite covers, actually. I love this cover. I just think
this is a classic. Yeah.
This is a Basil Wolverton cover, and it's like weird mysteries, weird tales into the future #5.
Yeah, this one deserves something.
Hello, nurse.
I think it's really great. They land on a planet. The announcement is like nothing, there's no intelligent life on the planet. There's no life on the planet. Don't worry. Things are good. And then you got this big alien creature with bug eyes kind of staring in the portal. It's really great. So.
Yeah, no, this is a classic. I've seen this cover before. And
this is a classic cover. Definitely.
I like it because it mixes in a little sci-fi in there. Good for you.
Yeah, a little sci-fi, a little horror. I kind of like those ones. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show something I haven't actually shown on my channel. Because,
all right. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. This is a world premiere from Comic Collector Geek.
This is a world premiere.
Never before seen.
Exclusive.
Never before seen. This title has some really big books in it, and this is just one of the ones that is not as big, I guess, but it's like still any of the books in this run is huge, but this is like not quite that level. Like #3 is the big one. It goes for like $500,000.
Jesus.
This is #7. from the same series. This is
Oh,
Suspense
yeah.
Comics number 7.
Look at that
And
red.
this
Jeez.
is LB Cole. And you got this. I like the skeleton playing the violin,
Right.
and this is the same. It looks like the same guy that LB Cole used for the one with the other Death Spider. You know, where it's like the guy's face and they have the spider in front of it. So this is Suspense Comics number 7, which is just a really great. I think it's a really cool cover, even though it's not one of the more pricey ones in the run. But still, definitely a cool book.
Yeah, that is amazing. Are we about halfway through there, you think, Alan?
Well, it depends on how many books you want me to show.
Why don't you give us one more?
Well,
Okay,
yeah, give us we'll pause for our...
One more book, and then, yeah, you can do your drawing. Okay, this is another one I haven't showed.
All by 5.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another one I haven't showed on my channel yet.
Ooh. Another Only Slabs exclusive.
And this one is like, it's like really, really thick.
That is a thick one.
Oh,
there we go.
Terrors,
Red dress,
number
bare
6.
feet, bondage.
Wow.
Where somebody called Bubs. Bubs needs
like
to wake up because he's missing out.
Yeah, this is a cool book.
Flavor.
Yeah, I always like this cover. Just the the bondage is cool. Like the girl's dress is all ripped, and just a really great cover. And you got these kind of goons coming in, and who knows what they're going to do. One goon is wearing looks like he has a snake around his neck. It's just like really crazy stuff. This is who did the cover? Albert Taylor did the cover.
So is this about 1951, Alan?
53.
53 again, pushing the envelope as far as they can.
Yeah, I think the way the woman is drawn is pretty out there, because not only is her dress all ripped, and it's ripped quite high on her, like it's just like right up. And there's blood on the actual post. I'm not sure.
Oh
if you
yeah,
can see that.
I do see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a pretty crazy cover. Just your eye kind of goes right to the woman, so it's just the way it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's guys on the cover. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
No shoes.
And the thing that's interesting about this is it's 3 comics in one. So yeah, I think it was 25 cents when it came out.
What is the little sign in the corner propped up in? They have a little sign propped up.
White sign there,
Giant edition, 3 regular 10-cent comics and 1 25 cents.
So it just happens to be a
little ad.
I thought it was like, this is weird. We got a woman tied up. What's this? What do they got a sign sitting out there for? Sacrifice tonight at 7.
Up next, the blonde.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah, I like it. So that's it. And then we'll let you do your little drawing.
We'll come back into some of this here in just a second, guys. It's time to we're back at it again to our normal routine. It's giveaway time. So, ladies and gentlemen, #spooky. And we're going to go ahead and we'll be pulling some books from the Box O comics. There's some horror books in there too, some Bronze Age horror books, but there's some horror books mixed in there. Guys, again, thank you so much for everything from C3. I'll be getting shipments out. Larry, if you're here, I did just get your message. I'll have to. I'll find your package. I haven't shipped it out yet, so there's still time for me to fix that, I guess. Chris, what's coming up for you this week?
This might be a busy go. This Wednesday on Shorts What You Got is the Comic Army box giveaway to all the channel members. I just picked up a beautiful copy of the international price variant for Web of Spider-Man issue number 1. So everyone, Wednesday night again will be the channel member giveaway. The bunch of comic books going in that giveaway box, but they'll be spotlighted by that Web of Spider-Man issue number 1, that timeless cover done by Charles Vess. And I will be opening some retailer packs early next week, where it's going to be DC across the board, a DC pack from Five Below, a DC pack from Walmart, and a DC pack from Ollie's. We'll find out which one has the best retail value and which one actually has the best comic book across the board inside those.
Awesome.
Thank you, Rob.
How about you, Alan? Anything exciting coming up in the next week or so over on the Collector Geek channel?
I'm doing my regular unboxings. It's actually there's a bunch of pretty crazy books in this current unboxing series that I'm doing, and it has sort of a crescendo where I unbox a major Canadian book, historically significant, really rare book at the very end. So that's what's going on my channel.
And who is today's guest on your interview series?
Travis from Comics Unlimited.
Oh, there you go. So guys can go check later on. You go check out that if you haven't already seen it. Check out. You do a great interview series. So it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was a really good interview with him.
All right. I see a lot of people responding real fast. We got 51 entries out of 58. So I'm going to have you 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, heck with it. That's
Let's
it.
go.
I'm spinning it.
Let's go. Wheel of fish.
And our winner here today of the first of our 2 giveaways is of course. I just shipped to Sweden.
baby.
It's time to ship to Sweden again. No problem. At least I know Sweden is inexpensive as far as international shipping goes. All right. So, Alan, you're gonna be picking. Go ahead, Chris. You're gonna be picking for Jesper. Give me number 1 through 10 from the front, 1 through 10 from the back, or we do back to front action where we pull in at least 6 books here.
Okay, let's go 3 from the front, 3 from the back.
Okay, 3rd from the front. Got it.
And then 3
And
from the back.
third from the back. He said 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And then where your finger is, right wherever your finger is right now.
My thumb?
Yeah, your thumb, yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping to get some lucky one for him.
All right.
And then let's do right in the middle, wherever the middle is.
Somewhere around here, roughly?
Yeah, somewhere around the middle. Yeah.
The one that's in front, behind, or both?
Let's do both.
All right, one more book.
One more book. Let's do and stop.
Oops.
Whatever that one is. Yeah.
Front or back?
We'll go with front. Whatever one you're pulling out. Yeah. We'll go with that.
All right.
Okay, hopefully it's something good.
Here we go. First book up here. Ooh.
All right. Comics number 1.
We have Super Soldier number 1 from the Amalgam Universe, signed by Mark Waid.
Oh,
that's cool,
very
actually.
nice. I don't know why you
Those
have a
the
Waid
Amalgam
signed book in
series
there,
are really
but
cool.
yet
books.
here we are.
We got Gunslinger Spawn, issue 6.
Oh,
It's a great cover.
that is a great one. Yeah.
Superman Worlds of War.
Great arc. It was a fantastic arc.
We have some bronze king size annual Jungle Tales of Tarzan.
Very nice.
Okay.
Big shiny UPC code there. Rob, that looks like a real great copy.
1977. Yeah, no, it's in really good shape. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it looks solid.
Shape. What am I doing?
I don't know why you put that stuff in there, but yeah, here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, X-Force number 1 in the poly bag, baby.
Nice.
Let's go, Deadpool rookie, baby.
And now, before I show this book, Chris, before you have a coronary.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like this, but okay.
This is not the original. It is a Marvel, one of the Marvel reprint series. Okay. So
oh frig. Still, man. Come on. That's like 78, 79. Remy.
Right.
Yeah.
I just didn't want you thinking that I threw in a Captain America like what is it, 111 or 110? But still freaking amazing Steranko cover nonetheless. Cool. So awesome.
Wow.
Congratulations there.
Got some pretty cool books.
I will send those on out to you. I obviously have your address, so that's all good to go. We'll be getting back into some more giveaways in a little bit, but it's still spooky season. We still got time on the clock. Remind everybody before we get into you showing off some more books, just remind everybody, of course, that there's only a couple weeks left in the CBC awards thing. And Chris and I would be ever so honored if you would at least consider us when you're casting your ballot for OnlySlabs. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to you, Alan.
All right. So, yeah, actually, the funny thing is we are all competing against each other for a different category.
Yeah, I think we're all competing. I think then we're competing against like Comics Curing Cancer. Like, oh, hey, come on, guys.
I'm hoping for Comics Curing Cancer. Actually, that's one of the channels I voted for. So,
not me. I want to win.
So yeah. So here's Mr. Mystery. I'm not sure actually. I'll take it out of the classics.
Oh my goodness! Look at what's going on that cover.
The guy, this corpse is shooting out. It's like really crazy.
He's erupting all over her.
Yeah, basically, it looks like that.
Like, what were they thinking?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Like, come on.
I'm not sure what she's reading, but yeah, it's kind of a cool little. She's just reading a book and having a casual day, and this corpse comes out. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, this.
So that's Mr. Mystery 8. I'm trying to get the complete run of Mr. Mystery. I think it's just a great run. It's like lots of really crazy covers. My favorite cover in the run is this one.
No.
Yeah, I always love this one.
Oh, there's a lot to dissect.
So the girl is in bondage, and there's like an artist painting her, right?
Yeah, he's painting her in bondage. Yeah, he tied her up, and now he's painting her.
And
Except
in
that
the
he's
painting,
also added
she
a
has,
knife.
like a knife in her chest.
Guess
So
and he's got the knife in his hand.
The painting, right?
He's got the knife in his hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
now it's.
Yeah,
Guess what's
it's really
coming?
cool.
That's a nice grade too, Alan.
What?
Like for
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
a good
great
grade. Yeah, it's a solid grade.
For a dark black cover like that. That's a great grade.
And it really presents well, actually. I'm not sure if it's showing that well, but it's really
Didn't
nice
bother to
copy.
paint the feet on that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Question: Marty Feldman?
Hide the feet. What?
Marty Feldman? Question mark.
The art is done by Mike Esposito and Ross Andrew.
Oh,
okay.
Mike, don't call me Tony Esposito. All right.
Yeah. So good people involved there. Next one is another Mr. Mystery. Wow. This guy's like, so this is kind of cool. There's a lot going on in this one too, actually. You got this guy, he's kind of playing with the skulls, and you got a whole bunch of skulls in the background. And then you see this couple, and you know that they're next. They're like in bondage in the background.
Boiling them in the pot, eating
and
them
then
up.
He's boiling them in the pot too. So just a lot of stuff going on this one.
That's pretty hardcore,
is a
right
Bernard
there.
Bailey cover.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore, that cover.
Yeah, Bernard Bailey did lots of really great pre-code horror covers.
It makes me just want to think of Bugs Bunny popping out, going, "What you got cooking there, Doc?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to lighten the mood.
Yeah. So Bernard Bailey's more famous for doing the Spectre. That's what he's really well known for, like those giant Spectre covers. But he did some pretty amazing pre-code horror covers. And some more Mr. Mystery. I just really like this one.
Oh,
this is,
well, of course.
I'm not sure if, like, it's more of a purple dress, but we'll let it go. And
well, it's more. Is it really a dress? I think it's kind of almost undergarment.
Yeah, it looks almost like an undergarment, and it's ripped too. So it's
negligee or
negligee. Yeah.
Regardless, that cover looks terrific.
Yeah,
the black, the
nice.
yellow, like the color work is very, very bright still.
Yeah, quite nice. Yeah, so that's Mr. Mystery.
Well, thank you for joining us.
And we got Underworld Crime. This is kind of horror in just the respect that it's like, I wouldn't want to be the girl in this situation.
I got a hot poker. I'm going to stick it in your mouth if you're lucky.
Yeah, usually they go for the eye. I don't know why. It's like a thing. But I just like the way that the flame lights up her face, and just.
Is it flame? I thought it was like a red hot.
It's a red hot poker.
Yeah.
But it's like poker. The flame. The heat of it is.
I barely know her.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pitch it down the middle, and you take her downtown. Alan, what's it say on the right side of that blue label for Underworld Crime?
Yeah, Bondage and Torture cover, last issue. Bill Wolfork story. It doesn't say who the artist is.
Okay. So it is a key as it's the last one in that.
Yeah,
model,
it's
right?
also a key for. It's just a classic cover.
Right.
Yeah, these hot poker covers usually are very popular. This is
Yeah, I bet.
from 1953 again. So good year for comics. Okay.
And then we got Millie the model.
And then we got Millie the model.
Thanks a lot, Comics Code Authority. Okay.
Yeah, and then we got Mysteries, Weird and Strange. This is another Superior Comics. And we got it's sort of like this devil-like guy in the background, and it's like a field of skulls.
He's so fancy, though.
Yeah, she's got a great dress.
And she's wearing this like very classy red dress.
Tuxedo, top coat. I can't really see because the way you get turned. Does he have a fancy mustache too?
Yeah, he's all bougie though.
Exactly. Let me see.
Yeah, sort of.
See, she doesn't even need jewelry.
Not as fancy as mine, but damn it, there you go.
See,
I think that's a look I could pull off with my mustache as a top cat. Tuxedo with tails and a cane.
Yeah, you got to do that. That'd be
cool. We're enjoying two different things on the cover there, Rob. I'm like, she doesn't even need jewelry with that dress, and you're like, look at this little hat.
She knows. You know.
I like top hats. What can I say?
Okay, some more girls in red dresses. This is Tales of Terror, number 1. And this is the only issue of the series as well. It becomes
are they rescuing her on the cover there, or are they the bad guys?
DVH would look great in a top hat.
Yeah, so this is the situation where the girl's been taken away, and you got the two heroes, and they're going into the crypt to find her, right?
Okay. So it's a little bit of a positive cover.
I warn you,
even though she's in bondage.
Yeah. She's kind of in bondage. They don't really show the bondage, strangely.
She's just kind of laying there. Yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah, she's just sort of laying there.
She's having a little nap.
Yeah, she's having a nap. But this is a Gene Fawcett cover as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I'm loving this idea here. Check this out. We talked about. I've taken this off the rails, and I'm sorry. We talked about top hats, and DVH saying that he wants a top hat, and people are saying, "Yes, get one. Looks great." Can you imagine DVH, as we know him, with that cloak and a top hat and a dude? That would, yes. So I'm just saying, be awesome.
I was kind of thinking like
I was trying to find some more top hat ones for you, but sorry. I
dress like that when I'm giving out candy on the 31st. I do have a top hat.
This guy's some, more of a hood, but
this one.
I think we've had this book once before.
Yeah, but that's okay. We can still give something.
But I figured, hey, I'll show it because it is in the pile for my pre-code horror. This is a great Wally Wood cover. Just a I don't know, classic cover.
So what's the back cover on that one then, Alan?
It's watches.
Okay.
That's the sad thing, you see these amazing front covers and the back cover is just something usually pretty
How much was a watch?
Yeah, how much were they?
I don't know how much are these watches. Actually, the most expensive one is $9.95, and it runs underwater. So look, this middle one, it runs underwater. So, yeah, for $9.95.
For how long? For how long?
And every watch, if you buy the watches, every watch comes with a free men's luxury ring. So,
wow, it is luxury if it's free, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It won't turn your finger green at all.
Yeah, it won't turn your finger green.
No,
and this book is what happens if you don't clean your pool.
Oh
boy.
Sweet screaming Chiba monkeys.
Smoking.
Oops,
These
sorry.
haunted
I turned it
thrills?
off. Double clumped it. Oh well.
This is a bit of a headlight cover. Just a bit.
A bit, yeah.
But the one thing I've noticed here, aside from the girl, is this is one of those rarer comics printed with is that a purple ink background?
Yeah, it's a purple background.
You don't see that very often, especially in that time.
There is a couple in the series that are pretty big books. The most famous one is Skeleton Rolling Dice. is the famous cover from the
Yep.
run. But this, I what I like to do is buy, if there's some key comic within a horror run or whatever run, I like to buy the ones around it. Because I figure, hey, eventually people are gonna kind of gravitate to those other books, and some of them have pretty amazing covers that are sort of under the radar still. I thought this one was kind of in that thing. So this is Haunted Thrills number 14 from 1954. It's right at the end of the.
Yes.
Looks great.
Yeah.
And we got some strange fantasy. Sort of like a Quasimodo character, and the girl it looks like she's on the ledge, and he's like coming down to get her.
Oh yeah, okay.
You can kind of see her right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just at first I was trying to figure out what the perspective was, but now I got it. It's it's
It's
above looking down the side of a building.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was just trying to figure out what was the perspective.
It's a little strange. This is Strange Fantasy number 11 from 1954. So you'll notice a lot of these pre-code horrors in that time period, right? That 54 range.
Fire. Yeah.
And this is a really great L. Felstein from
Yes. Now we're talking the cryptic
3 dimensions.
Yeah, this is a 3D book, which is I think I really love 3D books. I think it's such a cool gimmick. But EC had 2 in the run, and this is just one of them. So this is 3-dimensional Tales of the Crypt of Terror, and you got this nice L. Felstein cover. And the thing that I think is really cool is even the skull at the bottom here is wearing 3D glasses. And you got the Wolfman wearing glasses, the ghost wearing glasses.
He's about to put them on.
Yeah.
His
cool?
are coming off his face. They all got 3D glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, they all have 3D glasses. So I think it's fun.
That's cool. It's a lot easier to do 3D, cheaper to do 3D printing with instead of cheaper glasses like that than it come with a pop-up book.
Mm-hmm. So I was talking about suspense comics earlier. Now this is another LB Cole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is a hanging cover. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the clock, the cuckoo clock has a guy on a noose. I'm not sure if you can see that.
Yep.
Okay.
And as I said, he reuses this guy with the hat a lot.
Yeah.
Just a really cool comic cover. So this is a hanging cover, last issue in the run, 1946. So this wouldn't be considered pre-code horror, but it is got the horror elements to it. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Where you got the hangings and stuff like that. So it's just like Punch Comics. A lot of people, one of the more famous horror covers is Punch 12, where you got the skull and the people falling out of it. But that's actually not a horror comic. It's a crime comic.
Got it. Well, and there's a lot of there's some very similar elements. I mean, there's death and murder and stuff that's happening in each of those. So
yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh, I'm gonna grab this bunch. Okay, so now we're getting into Mysterious Adventures. So you got the whole field of skulls. One of the things that people look for in the Golden Age is skulls, right? And skull covers. Well, This one has a lot of skulls on the cover. And they got the guy, the executioner with a skull face. So, and the poor blonde. Okay.
Ooh, excuse me.
And then we got crime suspense stories. This is a
the classic.
Yes.
Yes. Hold on. There we go. We gotta get it. There you
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we've been lucky to have this cover a couple times, and it just keeps getting better and better. That blood on the ass, like that trade dress, it is just gorgeous.
Yeah,
and,
it's a cool book.
The look on her face is just like.
Well, her eyes are rolling right up in her head.
This is literally the reason why it happened.
Yeah. So this is the book that ended the Golden Age, because this is the one where they had the trial, and this book was the one that they showed in the trial, and what's his name? William Gaines or Bill Gaines was basically saying, oh, I did it tastefully. There's not red blood on the axe, and you can't see that her head's being chopped off. And he dismissed the book as being tastefully done. The next day, there was major headlines in the newspapers about how tasteful this book was, and they basically it would look like the comic book market was going to just be shut down altogether. So William Gaines and all the major publishers gathered and basically said, "Hey, we got to do something," and they came out with the Comic Code Authority because of this one book. So
it was super tasteful.
Yeah, super tasteful.
All in good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that cover would go on to get homaged a couple times. And,
not a couple times. I have half a long box devoted to that cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like homages to it. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of homages to it. So yeah. So and we got some.
I mean,
more
it's no
fun ones.
Spider-Man 1 or ASM 300 as far as being homaged, but it's still
it's
up
not
there.
quite that. Not quite there yet, but getting close. So this is Vault of Horror number 35. I mean, this is just a cool one. Another Johnny Craig cover.
Is that guy like about to swing? Is that what I'm seeing on that cover?
He's swinging with the axe. But the cool thing about it is this is Christmas, right? You got the Christmas tree over here. And then under the Christmas tree is this big coffin. And it says, "Merry Christmas to my wife." And he basically bought her a coffin for Christmas. And he's,
nothing quite says love.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You're seeing him about to swing away.
Yeah.
But look what she's wearing. Again,
she just got up. It's like you get up in the morning and you go check the tree to see what Santa brought.
This
exactly.
Is for children.
And then no, it's not. And then he got upset because she didn't make coffee. And
exactly.
It's
not you, Rob. Not everyone's like you with coffee. But
that's not my fault.
Or she hit the snooze button too many times, and
now
he's late.
So, and then another one. I have shown this.
I love all these ones with the three the heads down the side, the three circles, and
where you get all the major narrators, the old witch, the vault keeper, and the crypt keeper.
I always loved those.
Yeah,
it's very that along with the way that EC would do their trade, that big bold trade dress. It's just so. Just when you see
iconic.
it, exactly. It really is.
I like this one because he's got like a double-headed axe.
Oh yeah, take both your heads at once. Yeah.
One. Yeah. Cut down on the time, right?
Well, you hope, because the problem is if you don't do it just right.
Yeah. So this is actually
chopping somebody's head off with an axe. Not speaking from experience, by the way. But I hear it ain't as easy as you think.
So this one's actually an interesting book for a couple of reasons. This one is Graham Ingles' cover. But what he would do is sometimes he would sign his name as Ghastly. So it has like Ghastly as his name right there. Another thing that's cool about this book was it's also one from the Seduction of the Innocent. And it's one that was actually one that... in the Seduction of the Innocent, it's a text book, but it has a lot of images that are put inside the book where it illustrates how horrific the books were. Well, this is one that the inside panels were in those illustrations where it shows like people playing baseball, and they have different body parts as the different things, like a chest plate with like, a human chest. A bat that's a arm, a baseball that's a head.
See, I would think the leg would make a much better bat.
Yes, that was their number one mistake.
Yeah. If they had done that, there wouldn't have been a Comic Code Authority.
They could have dodged the bullet.
Yeah, but so this is like, it has that Seduction Innocent code thing as well. Let me see. I've shown this one so many times recently. I don't know, but this is another kind of crazy axe wielding maniac, and he's chopping up this poor guy in a bucket.
That's right. It's time to get rid of the body.
Yeah,
boy,
capture all that blood.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. He's using proper skill, right?
Well, somewhat. I mean, the problem is it's still going to get splatter.
Yeah,
and it's going to get on that masonry because you didn't cover it with plastic, and you're never going to be able to bleach it out of the once it gets in the grout.
That's true. See,
stuff. So
what you learn,
you need to hang
comics.
you need to hang plastic all.
It sounds like Rob's been doing this before. I don't know.
All my one and only wife is still accounted for.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so now
Yeah, the one that teaches me how to get rid of bodies.
Let's do
oh
Web of
yeah,
Evil.
Web of Evil.
This is
Man
another
who died
kind of
twice.
major. Yeah, he's smiling. He got electrocuted and he's still smiling.
If he died once and he came back for more, he's enjoying it. He's getting a jolt out of it.
Yeah, this is a shocking cover. So yeah, man who died twice. Yeah, that's a cool one. And one sec here, I gotta.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Question for Alan: do any of your kids have any interest in comics?
My son Semi, I gotta get him back into it. He's not really into it right now, but I'm hoping he'll come back into comics eventually. He likes
Biggie agrees with me. You can't get anything out of grout.
Yeah, that's just like a permastain.
Yeah, so I figured I'd show this one with the other electrocution cover.
Oh yeah, that's we'll go with that one too. Even though it's talking about a different cover, that's a shocking cover too. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. This is a Steve Ditko cover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's really the detail they put in the guy's arms. Like every muscle is flexed. It's really crazy.
Yeah. Well, electricity going through it makes sense.
Well, actually, it's not going through him yet. This is he's an innocent man, and they're just about to electrocute him. They got 1 minute left, and he's sweating bullets. Basically.
Oh, he's sweating, waiting for the governor to call. Hopefully,
hopefully call and save his life. So, and one sec here. Okay, so this is Weird Mysteries.
Yes.
I like these ones where it's sort of a big mouth, and you see the people, little people, either coming out of the mouth or it's like.
What is that? A zit on his nose?
Yeah, it's a big either zit or wart. It's red. I don't know why it's red.
Dude, get some Stridex, man.
Yeah, I know exactly. This is Bernard Bailey cover as well.
That's a great grade, by the way, Alan. Again,
for not
a dark
cover. But it is, it is restored.
Okay,
it's a trimmed cover.
Okay,
so it's just trimming. Yeah, but with trimming, it's it is what it is. You can't go back.
Well, funny you say. I mean, you can't get but. It's funny. I saw recently. Was it I think Jerry Jitterbug was doing one where he had a trimmed book, and then he was adding doing some leaf casting to put
really? To add
to try to turn it into I don't remember if he was trying to make it a conserved grade instead. And, he wasn't cut, but but add back the material that was trimmed to make it.
If he can do it, that'd be awesome. He'd be the guy that could do it. I think. Yeah.
Right.
So this is this magazine is haunted. This is the kind of pinnacle of skull covers.
Is this like a thrash album cover?
I am Dr. Death. Enter my magazine.
Enter my magazine and see the horrors of the damned.
Oh my goodness.
And it's another top hat for you there.
Yeah, we got a man with a top hat. We got a skull. We got a bat going. This is great.
Yeah.
And it's haunted.
Yeah.
I think that's Halloween. I think Alan, how many we got? You got how many more you got? We got time for one or two more, and then.
Okay. So I'll show. Okay. I'll show a couple more. One sec here. Okay, I'll show this one. I like this one just because it's Orgy of the Dead. So this is actually a book that was banned. Another Superior Comics. This was banned in the U.S. So it was actually banned after the Golden Age ended already. I think it was 1955 that they banned this one. So, but it's because it's kind of like this weird orgy of the dead. And the girl in the red dress. So.
Who did you say the publisher was for this one? That's not
Superior.
Superior. Okay.
Superior. You can see that little like maple leaf in the left corner.
Yeah. So whenever you like see this is the Superior Comics label.
The Canadians were like, "To hell with your comic code authority. We don't care."
So this is 1951. They banned it like 4 years after the fact, so I don't know why they bothered, but probably nobody even knew about it until they banned it.
Right, exactly. Then everybody wanted it.
Yeah, exactly.
5.5. But yeah,
it's a nice grade too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, and I will end out with. One sec, I'm gonna grab it. I'll end out with actually. Okay, wait. I have to show three more. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? I don't have a hard stop tonight. Why not?
Okay. I'm gonna show one more Mr. Mystery. I love this one.
Yes.
You got the guy getting his head boiled in a pot.
Get down in there.
Get in there.
Damn it.
Okay. And.
My God, these covers.
And then we got to do the one that Wortham loves.
Oh, yeah.
Hot poker to the eye, really to the eye this time.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing's worse than watching that come. Yeah, nothing's worse than watching something come right at your eye.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the worst feeling.
This is a Bernard Bailey cover. Mr. Mystery number 12.
I like the way that Mr. Mystery kind of is up in the cop. There's kind of like tearing through the mystery.
Well, no, that's actually a rip. That's why it's a 5. It's a rip.
Oh, it actually is. Okay.
It's actually a rip, but it actually looks cool. I agree.
It works into the trade dress.
Yeah, actually, it's funny how that worked, but yeah, it is ripped in the cover.
Okay.
But yeah,
here that's how I got it cheap. I was giving the artist more
props for originality.
They should have done that. We should go and rip all the other ones, and then yeah. And then the last one I'll show is another Startling Terror Tales. This is another LB Cole cover, but this is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of cover. So this is Mr. Hyde, and he's poking the girl in the red outfit with a stake. So it's very cool in a graveyard. So a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Nice.
And yeah, and there's this weird hand that's sort of pointing that you have to go and open up the book to read the scary stories.
Nice.
Yeah. So just a fun one. I like this cover. So
awesome.
That's it. So that's
awesome.
I have more, but I will. You have to go to my channel to see it.
Yeah, that's right. You have to go check out Comic Collector Geek. His information is scrolling there. The link's down below. Dagger says the one coming to drive reminds him of his laser eye surgery. I will agree, having gone through that.
Me too.
I thought it was the weirdest thing. I thought when they took a grease pencil and wrote on my eyeball, I thought that was like because they're like marking where they're gonna do what they're gonna do. At least when I had mine done back in the day, and it was like almost like that perspective, like you see sometimes in a movie where there's like a clear wall and they go and they write on it, and you're seeing them write on the chalkboard or something.
But you're wearing glasses.
I'm wearing reading glasses, so distance I'm fine. This was the thing.
Back forever.
I was super nearsighted and I couldn't see anything practically. And today I can see distance without my glasses. I can read everything else. But he told me back when I did this in my early 30s. He said, "Look, I can take care of your nearsightedness, but eventually you're going to approach your 50s and you're going to need reading glasses. I can't help you with that. That's just going to be the fact of life. Understand that." And I said, "I'm willing to take that." So yeah, for my computer distance and stuff, I have one eye that's still perfect, one eye that's far sight. So, yeah, so if I take them off, as long as I sit at an angle like this, my focal distance is the same. It's great, but otherwise, straight on, it's a little funky.
It was the most frightening experience of my life was getting LASIK surgery, especially when they cut the lid and flip it up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
It's not.
So creepy.
It's life changing. Don't get me wrong. It is life changing. But to go through it, even though it's just a couple of minutes, oh my goodness!
Well, I was so near.
Like I should get LASIK surgery because my eyesight is really, really bad. Like on the eye chart, you know, the big E, I can't read that.
I was very much like that where you looked at people, it was like, okay, I can see where you have dark holes where your eye, dark spots where your eyes are in your mouth, but you're seeing color contrast, right? And I remember when I had it done and they told me, he says, oh, as soon as I get done, he says, okay, get up. He says, everything's still going to be blurry. And I got up and I was like, oh my God. He's all, what? I said, there's a clock on the wall. I could see things. It's like, even though like it's still, it wasn't right. But anyways, guys, Alan, thank you so much for coming and joining us here. We have our giveaway we're going to do here. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and throw that up. What the hell? Guys, hashtag OnlySlabs. You know how we do it. But I also want to make sure that we have to say thank you to all the channel members, the channel members here who make everything possible. 100% of the channel revenue goes to benefit comics curing cancer. So a special shout out to all these people. We've gone to 4 slides now, so bear with me while you're typing in your hashtags. Thank you to the comic vet Travis Vick, Six Face Son of a Bruce, Stephen C, Actual Dracula, Jack B Comics, PSN Green Hulkster, Digger Jim 720, Blue Hellion Comics, Legion of Comics, Comic Ozzy, Flo Dameron, Beckerman, Dr. Von Hoots Comics from the Spiral Dimension, DJ Links, Comics by the Bay, Sector 2815, The Real James Willie, Dale of Suspense, The Comic Viking, Gary B the Casual Comic Guy, Tate Prime, Chaos and Comics, Marty Aleko, Justin Birch Letters, Trev the Shipping Guru, Circumstances, Remy Q Studios, Comic Journey, Collecting with Thurs, Matt268, Comics with Murdoch, Austin LeMay, Comic Man Andy, Mad Spidey, Cup of Comics, Burke Family 54 Comics, Switch Comics, Ben Parker Comics, Seth 11, Hulk Collector 82, TM Nerdy, Brian LCS, Izzyverse NYC, Shattered Glass Collectibles, Comic Bookworm, El Green Machine, Chuck Hensey, Norin Rad 82, Lone Eagle, Comic Verse, Gene Malo, Triple G Comics, Noggin Comics, Aggressively Relaxing, Cat Fan, Comics Man, Collectible Inc., Taylor Winder, KBDM, Dead Man, Philtastic Comics and Art, The Immortal Biggie Shaq, B. Raimi, Lisa Noble, Evils Comics, Charmaine Deacon, Anachronic Comics, Mon Comics, Milt Miller, Colossus Collector, Jesper Arca, Ryan Riley, Ben Compton, David DeLisi, Beth, Wellbore, and JG.
Nice.
Rob, I missed the second one. Can you do that one again for me?
Oh my goodness
you read
gracious!
Those quite quickly though. I gotta give you credit for that. That was awesome.
Thank you guys all so much. It's a lot to get through, but it's a problem I'm happy to have. So many people turning out to have that ongoing support to help support comics curing cancer. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. If you don't want to become a channel member, but you want to support comics curing cancer on an ongoing basis, of course, those super chats that we had today, fabulous. But you can also go to the fatstacksmerch.com. All proceeds from sales there go there. You can get comics curing cancer gear, you get Fat Stacks gear, and you get OnlySlabs gear, including, as Chris is showing off, the latest one, the Comic Vet OnlySlabs. Would you mind showing us what's on the right side of that blue label t-shirt? All available there on the store. So there you go. Thank you all so much for all that. Also, of course, you can, if you need to get your comics books pressed and you're looking for somebody, check out the Rogue Trader. theroguetraderutah.com. You can use the code FATSTACKS at checkout and get 20% off your pressing, including the already discounted bundles. And when you do so, $10 will be donated to Comics Curing Cancer.
Cool.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. I see 48 out of 53, so that's a very high percentage. As I'm getting to there, I'm about to spin it to see who wins this one. And let's do this. All right. And our winner for the second pool is going to be boom, Brian Barrick. Congratulations, Brian. All right. Brian, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think I have your information, so you will need to reach out to me on Instagram at Rob's Fat Stacks, or hi, dear. That's my wife.
I know. She's saying I look good though, so I'm trying to. Oh yeah, your name there. Your name's there too.
Yeah, okay. She's
right.
being nice. She's just including you.
Oh, yeah. Was it my name first though? Okay.
No,
Let's
it wasn't. So Brian, yeah, I'm sorry, at Rob's Fat Stacks on Instagram or robs.fatstacks@gmail. All right. Thank you, Mad Spidey, for filling in for Chris on that one. All right. Chris, we're going to pull the books for Brian. What are you going to pull for him?
All right, Brian, make sure that you're subbed up to the three of us, my man. Let's go 7 from the back and 7 from the front.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right.
Okay. Since Halloween is the 31st, we're going to go 30. No, let's go 3 from the rear and the very front one. Joe.
First book. Got it. All right.
Two more. We're going to let her ride. Let's go back to front and stop. And the book. Let's take those 2 books that your finger splits. And we need one more. So we're going to let
Nope, that's 6.
That's 6?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, I'm trying.
7, 7, 3, and 1.
I was trying. Watch your back.
Trying to give him some extra books. But
all right.
Some extra books. I was trying. He's paying attention. Yes! Let's go!
Wow. That's like puts him through university or whatever. You know, that's your whole family can retire on that one. That's an awesome book.
Yeah, pay for your college education. Just ask Rob. He cashed in a bunch of yeah. Now, Rob, what in the world is that ASM doing in that box? What is that? 91?
92.
Come on.
That's a good one. That's a really good book.
Like, you know my address. You've been like, hey Chris, I got
it's a reader copy, but I mean it's got a stain on it and it's got some stuff, but
it doesn't
matter. It's ASM 92. That's right.
Iceman Attacks before before he became friends and got his own TV show with Spider-Man.
Oh,
all right.
Some Thor.
Okay. All right.
Let There Be Life.
Yeah, I like the Mjolnir in the little window down there. Now, again, why is this in that giveaway box? Those Secret Wars has big value.
I know, but I know it's great. I find these all the time. These different Secret Wars books from the original run, and I love to pick them up and throw them in.
Even Mad Spidey's not quoting me; he's legitimately saying, "What's that doing?" The ASM. All right, Brian, you're welcome.
Fantastic Four 208.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
Chris pulled a bunch of great books here.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
All we should be going to me. Come on, man!
Secret Wars. Wow. Great Magneto cover.
Oh my goodness!
That looks like an 8.5 minimum from here.
It is really good. It's a very good copy.
Like,
I mean,
I'm
sorry. I used the wrong lingo. I'm sorry. It is a very fine copy.
Very fine copy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a nice looking book.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Lots of
Hulk with the chin of death there.
Well, look at that. You got.
Thank you.
The most modern books you have in here are the Mighty Thor, and then of course the most recent book is Your Death of Superman.
Yeah, that was like 91.
Yeah, everything else in here, you got some nice.
Simonson was killing him off.
You did some nice pulls here.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Brian. That's some great stuff. You're filling some runs I'm working on. Great.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Well, guys, again,
Secret Wars 8 better not be in there. Yes, no. Papa Wheelie, it better not be in there. Oh.
I can guarantee the Secret Wars 8 is not in the box.
If it is, it's going to be triple side.
But guys, I mean, let me tell you something. I like to have probably one of the best pull boxes there is, and it's my reward to you guys for making this channel what it is. Well, this past weekend, thanks to you guys, not only did you guys turn out for Comic Screen Cancer, but we got some more stuff. We've crossed 1,600 subscribers, so I really thank you guys all for that support. Hit that like button if you would on your way out. Appreciate you very much on that. Again, next week we'll be back again. We're going to be welcoming Comic Cap Collectibles on the show. So guys, make sure you're coming out for him, show that support. And of course, we're happy if you go pick up some of that lovely Comics Curing Cancer merch, support the channel there. And keep an eye on, if you didn't get a copy of the Unnatural Order #1, the Comics Curing Cancer exclusive variant, These will be coming back up to the DJ Link's Big Cartel site shortly. He's just waiting for the ones that were at New York Comic Con to make his way back to him. And once he does some QC, they'll be going up. So if you didn't get one, just bear with us. They'll be back on the site there shortly. We'll let you monitor at Comics Curing Cancer on Instagram. We'll let you know. But there was only 250 of these originally. We're being told it's like they're really the only real exclusive that was out there. I don't know. I know that I've seen a different image come up, but anyways, phenomenal.
Great story too.
Yeah. Until next time, guys. Yeah. Guys, until next time, do us a favor and collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including us, and especially me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.
Bye.